Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to make a video about one of the most fun gaming devices I've used in a while. This is the Backbone 1. It's a controller that transforms any smartphone into a handheld console. Of course, it's great for playing mobile games with native controller support like Dead Cells and COD Mobile, but it also pairs perfectly with Steam Link, Xbox Game Pass, and other cloud gaming services. Essentially, it transforms your smartphone into a full console experience. And in my opinion, I think the Backbone has the potential to be the best handheld gaming device for you, beating out even the popular Steam Deck and Nintendo Switch. I've been playing with it for over a month now, and I just think it's so much fun to use. And really quick, remember to like and subscribe to help support the channel. Links to purchase and learn more about the Backbone will be in the description. Thank you so much, and let's start with the unboxing. Currently, there are a couple of versions of the Backbone 1 out right now. This one is specifically the USB-C Backbone 1 2nd Gen. It also comes in a white PlayStation edition or with a Lightning connection if you have an older iPhone. Inside the box, there isn't too much. Just a device with some alternative pads to mount your phone. Let's take it out and have a closer look. To place a phone in, I like to start by putting it on the left side. Then extend it out and plug it in on the right. This ensures you're not twisting the USB-C connection or ruining the port on your phone. And once you plug it in, if you have the Backbone app, it should open right away. Sometimes it doesn't for me, but a quick way to get it open is simply by pressing the Backbone button on the controller. The app does offer you an optional premium subscription, but I think that it's not a good enough value for what you get. The subscription basically just allows some social networking features like voice chat and streaming, along with some bonus in-game rewards. Really, it's just some unnecessary stuff you're probably not going to use anyway. I think that using the free version of the app is perfectly fine. You can still do things like use the screenshot button, you get firmware updates, you can remap buttons, and really that's all you need. The only real downside, if you can call it that, is that there's a pop-up every time you open the app asking you to start your 1-month trial of the premium version. It's not that big of an inconvenience, just hit no and be on your way. Aside from configuring the settings of your controller, the app also functions as a hub for your games. Whether it's a native mobile app or a cloud service, you can launch them from here, giving you a console-like menu experience. The Backbone 1 feels great in your hands. It's got a comfortable, familiar design that's similar to any other standard controller. The buttons have a satisfying click, and the analog sticks are a good size and placed comfortably. However, even though I think the shape and ergonomics are nice, I was having trouble maintaining a good grip on it because of the texture. I don't think that this is a common complaint though. It may just be something specific to me, but my hands were slipping and I found myself needing to readjust my grip constantly. A great solution that I found was getting an uncut sheet of Pulsar Super Grip Griptape. Typically this grip tape is used on gaming mice to give them a strong anti-slip feel, but the uncut sheet is perfect for custom applications. I cut 4 pieces and placed them on the sides and back where my palms and fingers made contact, and it instantly improved my experience. Now I can easily maintain a solid grip without the need for readjustments. Let's talk about games. The truth is, not everyone is going to have the same gaming experience because that ultimately depends on the phone you're using. First is the varying software. There's an inherent separation between the Android and iOS app stores, so already some games may not be available depending on your phone's operating system. Second is the varying hardware. I'm using the Google Pixel 8 Pro, which has a near 1440p OLED 120Hz screen. Depending on the phone, everyone is going to have screens that look completely different, which will impact gameplay. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to show you what the Backbone 1 is capable of using my specific phone. The main thing I've been using it for is to play games via Steam Link. I'm able to play games at 120 FPS at 1440p resolution with negligible delay. To me and the vast majority of users, you won't feel any noticeable delay and your games will feel perfectly fine. This is Monster Hunter World running on my gaming PC at max settings. And everything just works, and it works well. There's not much else to say really. If you want a handheld gaming experience at this high quality, I'm pretty sure that this is the only way to do it. When compared to other dedicated hardware like the Steam Deck, you can see just how much more performance I can achieve with this setup. Sure, the Steam Deck can run games great and is a fun device to use, but the combination of my phone's screen and PC's performance is just better and makes games more fun to play. Of course, to achieve this, there is one major inconsistent factor that devices like the Steam Deck don't have to worry about: internet connection. Because I'm at home using the same network for both devices, I can use Steam Link to its full potential without worry. A quick network test in the app shows my speed of 90 megabytes per second. But if I'm out of the house and have a bad connection, or worse, no connection, obviously my experience is going to suffer. In that case, having dedicated hardware beats out cloud gaming. But if you're like me and know you're primarily going to be using this at home anyway, why not get a backbone? It's relatively cheap at $100, makes use of devices you already own, and offers you the best handheld experience you could ask for. And this is just how I use the device. If you're looking for a controller to play mobile games, I think the Backbone is a no-brainer. Within the Backbone app, you can browse through the catalog of mobile games that have controller support. It makes it really easy to discover new games that you know will work with your device. I've been having a lot of fun with the Backbone and I would highly recommend it. Remember to subscribe to help support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.